Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Prophecy in another global event. Yes, in the Planetary Reclamation, one more episode, bunker busting, tainted rebel guard, no briefing as usual, so let's hop into it.
We have a tough nut to crack. Our forces are unable to launch an aerial strike on a bunker protected by counter-battery units. You take out the artillery pieces first, then mark the bunker for the expurgation, while I feed you the necessary data from orbit.
Oh yeah, will do. So, if you have seen the last episode, it actually feels way easier than the last episode. Even though the last one was at a rating of 79, so it was actually a little weaker, so to say, but here you see it is way easier to plunge through all the enemies right here.
Target neutralized. At this rate, we'll be back on board in no time.
Oh yeah, we will be. So these guys are gone. It is always, I think, very important on. Okay, there's definitely a Voxcaster around, which I would like to bring down, to be honest. Okay, there it is. It is always on the big maps here very important to keep all the enemies around you in check, in mind, because they are not, as you can see, they are dying quite easily. But if they surround you and if they are many, they can of course mean trouble to you overall. So these guys are gone. Nice. The Bulgrin I am going to focus on right now, and I know I did a little bit of a mistake in going into the wrong direction here, but well, sometimes that is just the case. Okay, this guy down, and okay, I want to say we are nearly at the next anti-air gun, but no, we are not. Taking there the inoculator just in case, in order not to get into any trouble too soon without even noticing it. So I'm doing the usual thing, concentrating on the weaker enemies at the beginning. Maybe even go to focus on these guys, so the big dude can actually then focus on the important targets in the front. This guy's down. The Space Marine there looks amazing, but that is something totally different. I assume we are a little, or we were a little tinted bit in trouble there, but not anymore. A rebel sergeant is the leader of the gang here, but he shall be no problem at all. And then we can take down the second anti-air gun very need. What I think is a fun fact feature is that until not all of them enemies are being taken down, you actually can't take the mortar out of action. It makes sense, of course, since they are guarding it.
You did a short work of that one, Inquisitor, but there is more.
Yes, indeed, there is more. Indeed. So, bringing those guys down. Nice, gone they are. It's nice for a change to kill them enemies so quickly. I mean, that is, I think, always the part in games which intrigues me, is which I think is quite good, if the difficulty sometimes varying, that you have some missions, and I'm not talking there, I raged about sometimes, not in this game, when the difficulty level gets peaks from mission to mission and sometimes gets so high you really have problems. Here I like it that we had quite a long mission. I know that is just a coincidence, but in the last mission, the last episode, we had not some trouble, but it took us a little while to go through, and now we for now have for a change a mission which is not that hard. Environment is another factor I do enjoy in this game. If you take a look at that, it looks absolutely amazing in my mind. So if our wonderful constructs would actually catch up and help us out a little bit in taking down those bastards there. So one Ogrin down, we have a sergeant or commander here, which I would like to take down as well. But let's then focus on the Ogrins, not the Tarantula guns. They are, I would say, I don't care about. Just focus on the commander and the surroundings. Shall that be the Imperial Eagle in a different form? I think so. So come on, well, okay, weirdly enough, we suddenly were in close combat. That is actually never a good thing for our Inquisitor, since, as you know, we are a summoner and very, very squishy. So, what are actually, or where are our constructs? Come on. And I think we even have the bunker down here, so it shall not be too much of a problem, or we don't have to walk too long. That is a good thing.
Hostile unit down. Rinse and repeat. In the name of the Emperor, of course.
Okay, I was a little bit wrong there. That was not the bunker. It was already destroyed. I didn't see that precisely, to be honest with you. So then let's bring those guys down, and then we are directly jumping into the next planetary mission, reclamation mission right here. We are in a, well, I don't want to say dicey situation, but there are a lot of enemies around, even, or especially smaller ones, and it's just the case that once our constructs are diverting their attacks against multiple enemies, of course it takes a little longer to get through the mission. Okay, come on, Commander, calm down. So he's gone, nice, this guy's gone. And then we even pick up the digital weapons for sure.
No more primary targets on my Argus scans. Well done. Stand by for extraction. Unless you want to leave just a little longer.
No, we won't. And guys, we see us in a little second in the second mission of this episode.
The web of heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt their leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
Oh yeah, and since we are fighting a Alpha Legion Vanguard, I do assume we are going to face a Hell Brute in the process. Okay, I've seen them skulls, that is nice, that is a little good change. Oh, okay. That was, I guess too hard to take them down. Man, sometimes I am very not so good at that game, actually at all games. So Unbound Grunt down, a couple of them remaining, bringing them down as well. Nice. And next group coming up, come on. Quite a large group again, but well, experience points, that is it. You all have to see them as experience points, and then this is good. Then it is jolly good fun resummoning this dude. And oh no, it is going to be a giant warp spawn. Nice. Haven't had that in a while. It's always cool that the enemies, of course, are raring and quite coincidental. That is what I like and enjoy. So this guy is down.
He deserved worse, much worse.
Yes, I know, but well, what shall we do against him except banishing him back to the warp? There's nothing else and nothing much more to actually do there. So okay, this horde needs to be taken down. Once surrounded, that is troublesome for us, and then I hopefully can. Okay, I didn't want to engage you, but sometimes we don't have any choice at all. And now let's take down those bloody snipers. Bad part is we wouldn't be able to actually outrun them, because they, on the one hand, of course, they have range, that is for certain, and on the other hand, they would have followed us to the end of the map. So nice little encampment right here. Not such a good spot for us, since there is a lot of cover, and that is sometimes not so good for the pathfinding of our constructs. And it is again a composition, or a enemy composition, which is not that easy, because we have a lot of champions right here, plus the commander. But he's a goner. And then bringing this dude down. And then we are good to go on. And 2 more. Okay, nice. Okay, then they are not too much of trouble here. That is very good for us. Gone. They are nice. So of course the charge or the jumping there of our little ones is very great. It is oftentimes troublesome because they are already engaging enemies which you sometimes don't want to engage or just want to go past and, you know, don't engage. But well, sometimes it is very good, like in this situation a second ago where they just jumped up and basically took nearly all of them enemies instantly down with the initial charge and damage. Very good. So Hellbrute, I thought she was preparing to charge there.
She deserved worse. Much worse.
Okay, is it worth to engage here? I don't know, but I just do it. 4 champions, I think 2 close combat, or all of them, I don't even know. But they are not dealing the most amount of damage, they're good. They have not taken down 1 construct of us, that is very good. And okay, let's hope no turrets, but if that's always a good thing, if turrets would have been called down, I just would have, well, gone off. Since it is not a purge, I think in a purge version, or in a purge mission, we would have, well, the summoned in turrets would have been, in the end, counted upon the enemies to kill, but very not so cool sometimes. So I would actually like to resummon our bloody tank, but that is currently not working out. That is, you always, if you are used to the alarm beacon, I of course take down. If you are used to the combination we currently have, and that is 2 squads of vivisectors, plus the tank, plus the big guy, then if you have not one in the group, or if one is not there because you can't summon him, you instantly notice, on the one hand, not only you not only notice, of course, the DPS missing, but you notice the HP missing as well, or the damage absorption of your little buddies. That is the one thing there. You don't notice it 2 or 3, you don't notice it, or I don't notice it that hard if it's 2 or 3, but if 3 of them are gone, you definitely notice it. So, okay, I want to say this is the last target, but it ain't the last target. It is just a in-between enemy to take down. A reborn War Master, and as usual, I always do wonder if they, I guess they mean with that a cloned Horus. I assume that is the only thing that would make sense. If you think about that, there even has been a Horus clone, or I think there have even been multiple Horus clones here. Alright.
You severed the head. Now you can watch the body wander aimlessly until it withers and dies.
Alright, okay guys, and that is then the end of this episode, and you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please guys give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see ya in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.